Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with ZZ Mark.
Good morning, Mark.
The
Morning,
Eddie
Eddie.
Horvath.
Good morning.
You're
like
famous.
Your headgear.
You're famous, Eddie. And Eddie's got some new things coming up on his channel.
Yeah, I'm going all Eddie Cam today.
All Eddie Cam. Good.
Amazing.
So we have a couple super thankses. Scott S., thank you so much for supporting us.
Thanks, Scott.
Dale Huff.
Dale.
Thank you, Dale.
Again, thanks, Dale.
And McKinley Getz.
Thanks, McKinley.
And yeah, thank you so much. And a little shout out to Rich Parks. Rich, you have the best sense of humor. We would get along great.
Yes.
Yeah. He said, Eddie, a new name for your channel would be Doing Time with the Eddie Horvath.
Figures that come from him. No, we're going to keep it like it is.
And ZZ,
Yes.
you got a special award, and here it is. Doug Robinson. Thank you, Doug. ZZ has been adopted to the bus motor crew.
Oh my!
And look at this.
Isn't that nice? Look at that.
He does spectacular work.
That is so cool.
I'm going to have to give him a call later on today.
Very much.
Thank you so much.
He's fixed us up before too.
I really appreciate that. That's awesome.
And we got a license
Hey,
plate.
we got a license plate. This is from Rick Toohey. Rick spent some time in Alaska, so we've got an Alaska license plate to put up on the
And
wall.
we will do multiple plates. A couple people had commented, do you have so-and-so's plate? And if we do, they don't want to send them. Send them anyway. We'll put multiples up. It makes no difference.
You know what your number is. You'll
Yeah,
be able
then
to
you get to
find
see your plate on the wall.
And Rick has a
we have a lot of room.
A bell saw, circular sawmill. He's going to get up. Circle C Woodworks. He's going to call it part of his amateur hour.
There you go.
With LOL on it.
We
So-
cut our teeth on a Foley, well, it actually was a Timber King at the time, an M14, and I think that's what Dave McGuire's running from, what is it, McGuire and Son Sawmill. They're good little mills. We cut a lot of lumber on that little thing before we decided it was too light.
Well.
All right, what are we doing on both channels today, Eddie?
Oh well, we're going to get. We've been cutting cherry for a while, but we're going to get into some monster cherry. We saved the best for last.
Yeah, so.
And we're going to 4/4 this, and Mark's going to turn it into something beautiful.
Yeah, so, and 4/4, let's get this straight.
Inch and eighth.
Inch and an eighth, it's not 1 inch.
We touch base on that.
And we're not quarter sawing it, so if you think it means quarter sawing, it's not.
No,
So.
it's not. But, well, if we don't start, we won't get done.
All right, let's get going. All right, let's get this video started. And we're going to saw some nice cherry. So, Eddie's getting the blade fired up, waking the dogs up from their nap. So, let's get our first victim of the day. It's kind of that last video you got to see this thing get loaded. It's not going to roll very nice. So I got to make sure I'm right. Let's give that a try, right where it's at. Let's open the knees up. So, it's kind of happy where it's at. Just gonna have to go back a little bit more. All right, as John Clark would say, happy log. Let's see if the doggies grab it. All right, let's start there. Got to start somewhere. Oh, we're going to take just a whisker off. I want to get a edgeable board out of there. We're going to take one more board off to try to get closer to our magic number. We got little Donnie out there. He'll help out. pointy ends, but you got to clear the saw when you got them doing this. All right, Eddie's going to get little Mr. Donnie involved here. So, it's a beautiful day. It's like 50-some degrees. This is actually the 9th of December. Someone had written me a comment, it'd be nice to date the videos. That is a good idea, I just got to remember. I think we're liking that. All right, let's put it down on the head blocks. And we should be where we're going to clear the saw. Get back up just a little bit, okay. Make sure that tapers back. Eddie always sees that thing, it drifts out a little bit. And all you boom haters, you got one. You got the first boom of the video here. Alright. And there's Mr. Laser. Oh, let's try that. Let's take just a little bit more off. Hard to judge sometimes when you got all them little nooks and crannies in the face of that log. There we go. And we're also running the edger at the same time today since we got extra help. ZZ has been really such an asset to this sawmill. That's all we need a little Donnie for is at first, just to get us through. That's some beautiful cherry there, everybody. And it saws like butter. I mean, everything coming off here so far has been FAS. Eddie's got the helmet cam going on his channel. So go over and check out Time with the Eddie Horvath. Let's see where we're at. We got basically a double part going in this log, so let's work another face. Pull them dogs out of the way. Hold your ears. Oh! Someone says we're childish because we enjoy our lives and what we do. But, hey, I'll admit to that, sometimes we can be childish. Once you're gone, you're gone. You might as well have fun while you were here. But some people can't handle other people being happy. And if you watch Eddie's videos, he says when you're doing something you love, it's never work. I wouldn't trade this in for nothing. I just sharpened the blade last night. I have a lot of videos of blade sharpening, so if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor. Go back and look at over 500 and some videos. You'll get to see a lot of different things. We're keeping them boys busy down the other end. All right, let's work at northern face. just a little bit. I don't want to snag that face of my headlock. That little bit of chewing on the edge, that comes right off the edge. It's not a big deal. Alright, Mr. Laser says let's start there. Let's do it. Let's just make it happen. Couple more boards, we're done with the edging boards. Getting awful close to the pith on that side, but I think we can pull one more out of here. There it is, the last board that needs edged on this whole log. Alright, let's go back to the another face here. What I want to do is let's put that down. The top, let's put it down. Let's see how many we can get away with. We still got a lot of cant there. Alright, let's just do a little cleanup pass here. Still looking good. You can see that we're going to get into the bad part here. We can edge all that out. Then we're going to start working north and south. I hope that don't grab the back of that saw. That little piece. Alright. We're down to about 9 inches. Let's lay it down. We got a little raspy voice going on here. Clean that face up a little bit. No big deal. There's Mr. Laser. Let's just give it a little love. A little man glitter here. Looks good. And we're going to do the same thing with the 4x4s. Cherry does weather a little bit better outside for some reason. I don't know why. It's not really an outdoor wood. This piece of number 1. Alright, let's turn it and give them boys a chance to get caught up. Kind of hammering them. Now this cracked end's going to become a problem here, I'm telling you. Put the little arms up, push her tight. Them are the best things in the world, them little arms. I'm telling you. Let's give Eddie 2 seconds there. We're going to shoot a Friday video at the same time here today. And we don't know how much longer this weather is going to hold out. I might even throw some other end of the camera on this video, but it's not going to be the same log. It's just going to be whatever we're sawing at the time. I'm not going to do a multi-cam back and forth. But you'll get to see the other end with all the guys down there edging. Well, that is my best face so far, depending on how far that crack comes down through. And looking for the little flicker. There it is. A little tanging on the blade there. All right. And we got some American chestnut coming up. That was the stuff that Nuts 319 brought us. He brought us that ambrosia maple we're going to be sawing. So, there'll be all kind of videos coming your way. I got 7 days to work for the rest of the year. See, that's dangerous right here, that little piece. Yeah, we're getting into really, really nastiness here. Running out of options here, everybody. I don't like the way that is looking there. Let's see if that holds on or not. I'm getting that off of there. That ain't worth getting hurt over. We'll tell you what, hasn't been all that long. Let's give you one more victim. These saw pretty fast. Alright, let's open up the knees to receive a bigger log. Nice and round, nice and straight. Back them up just up. And again, that's a happy log. Why ruin its day? There's a little bit of a crook hanging out there, very little, so I think we got a good hold on it. Let's start there. There's no sense of sending big pieces down to the chop saw. Alright, we got a nice flat spot. Let's go to another face. We're not below the magic number, and if you're new here, if you're looking at that plaque on the wall there, it says 22. That is our magic number. And what that means, that's our cut-through height. From the headblock base to the tip of that saw. So, you want to try to get to that magic number. A little thump. Doggies up, doggies out, doggies down, here. Alright, let's start there. And all you want to do is get enough to edge a board out. We're not trying to produce firewood, especially on this cherry. how pretty. I can see why this channel is kind of addicting. As I'm editing my movies, my own videos, I actually watch them and I learn a lot. I'm like, why did you just do that? All right, we are way below the magic number, so let's lay that down. And we do not have cant turn downs on this mill. That conversation comes up a lot. I don't want them. I think I know a way to do them without getting rid of my tapers. I might experiment someday. What I'm trying to do is push that piece. There's a piece of bark. See what I just did there? I just tried there. I shoved it right off the nose. Alright, let's start there. That might be a little heavy, I'm not sure. Not too bad. We're into the sapwood. A lot of people ask questions on the sapwood. It is marketable. It doesn't degrade that board. Give Eddie a second to... And I'm cutting slow right now just for a video. We had got that comment, you guys are so slow. Well, we're shooting videos. We're not trying to win a race here. Eddie's got her under control though. Here we come with another board. We can edge that knot out of there and pull out a nice piece of FAS. All right, let's work the northern face. Like Bob Ross. You gotta have a place to start. Done with the edge boards here. Give Eddie a second. And he turns them up for a reason. So you can see the grade. Anybody that owns a sawmill has an edger, you know you have to have them up to edge them. Alright, let's take one more. We're still over a 1x12. Alright. Beautiful. Let's work the southern face off a little bit more. I try to run that chain down just a little bit on Chewy so where the chain comes up. Let's look for Mr. Laser, a little flicker here. There it is. move. Looks good. I see that Russ Olds has arrived, or Russ Old. He's coming to get that pine. I put that on a little short video. This is a little bit of, looks like we're a little shattered up there. Yeah, these butts on the trees were a little bit, all right, let's bring the back part out. Let's just give it a little shave and see what it's doing. Looks good. These are heavy boards, everybody. Oh, we can pull one more off in his face. That'll get us down to an 8-inch board. Give Eddie a second. Now we're going to work north and south. Let's work north and south. We're starting to get into some nastiness. That's what happens when you saw into the towards the pith. It's just going to get lower grade. Let's look for Mr. Laser. There he is. He's flickering. Little chewed up on that end there. Just trying to work it close to the pith. Get our 4x4 out. Alright, let's turn that around, give Eddie a minute. Get into some serious rot there. There's rot and there's what we call serious rot. That is serious rot. Alright. That was a full set. Let's give Eddie a second to get caught up here. Ready? Eddie says, go ahead, bury me. We're going to try to run this down to 4 inches. Go down to 4 inches. I did clean my windows today, everybody. I can see, you'll be able to see me. I'll turn the camera at the end here. You'll be able to see my ugly face a little bit better. There we go. I'm just gonna hastily slice this into tell you what, I'm going to probably just split this darn thing. It's not worth a cent. So what we're going to do, we're going to come up and just find Mr. Laser. Let's see, I think that's it. Just in fact, let's go to 7 1/4. There's a reason for that. That'll give us 2 3 1/2. Shut the blade off. Nope. See how fast some ends come off of there? You got to see it. We're not editing out. Hold the power takeoff, Eddie. All right. All right. Emergency's over. All right, we're going to take it down to 3 1/2. It should hold together. That's good. All right. Oh yeah, by the way, here's the clean windows. Does it look better? I hope. All right, we're going to catch you here at the end of the video. And there it is. That's the stuff to come off the edger. And I mean, it's just beautiful. And there is the big pile growing.
We're gonna need Pete here next time to reach this higher stuff. You know that?
Yeah, we need Pete. We haven't seen Pete for a while.
Pete's 9 foot tall, and I wanted to mention too, if someone's managing their land, Pete would be the guy to get a hold of, because this guy's as fair as it gets, and he ain't gonna trash your land, and he'll harvest trees for you. He's the best tree faller.
Yeah, go over to his channel, Nuts 319.
Yeah, he's worth getting a hold of.
And find out about if you have land and you're looking to sell timber. They are really hungry for timber right now.
Yes, they are.
Can't get a hold of it. And Pete has said this a few times. Please, please put the word out. He's looking for work too. So
we don't give anybody out unless they're worth getting out.
Exactly.
Boy, he's worth giving out.
Yes.
So.
And yeah, I mean, anything else to say at the end of the video here? I think.
Go watch my Eddie Cam.
Yeah, watch Eddie Cam.
That you could be dizzy, so you probably want to be sitting down when you turn it on. We're gonna see. We're playing with it.
See if you can keep up with the Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also we had some camera at the other end. We actually ran the edger with the mill, and when we were done, we were done.
Yeah.
And it just made more sense today. So, hey, thanks for coming along, and please do me a favor. If you liked it, please hit the like button and share it with somebody, and let's get this thing to grow. And also, if you're new to the channel, go back and look at the old videos and see how we got here. There's a lot of comments asking the same questions over and over again, and these topics have all been covered in the old videos. So, saw blade sharpening, all kinds of stuff. So, go back and look at the old stuff and
go
help
back
it.
to that when we moved it.
Yeah, sawmill move part 1 and 2. So, all right, everybody. Hey, we'll see you on the Friday video.
All right,
All right, bye-bye.